Hi everyone, it's Tia and I am back with another video. I want to simply encourage someone. This is not in reference specifically to liturgical dance, but I do believe that liturgical dancers can use this word as a word of encouragement in your creative process. Sometimes we tend to overlook the skill sets and the abilities and the talents and gifts that God has given us. And I think that it's important that we realize that we are significant. Sometimes we can be too familiar. We can become too familiar with ourselves. And while it's good to have self-awareness, I believe sometimes we are so used to that one specific skill set or maybe multiple skill sets that God has given us that we kind of treat it as, well, yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, this is what I do. I have this ability, not realizing that that gift and that talent and that skill set that God has given you is unique and is needed. So I want to encourage you to embrace all the gifts and the skill sets, the talents, the abilities that God has given you, and realize just how significant they are. Because I believe God wants to use you to bring about a fresh newness in the earth. And so please understand that every skill set, every gift, every ability, every talent that you have is not insignificant. You are important. What you have to offer is important. And I think also sometimes we can, if we're not careful, we can surround ourselves with people who have not necessarily valued what we bring to the table. And that's another thing that we have to be careful of. But whatever the case may be, I just want you to realize and recognize, if you haven't already, that you are significant. Everything that you possess is needed. And it's important that we realize that, because we're not put here to dim our light. And if you carry on the inside what you possess and haven't brought it forth yet because you feel as though it's insignificant, and you either don't bring it forth or you kind of hide and diminish yourself and belittle yourself or sweep kind of like under the table the gifts and the talents and the abilities that you have, then you're not really living up to the potential that God has called you to live up to. Well, if you think about potential is something that you have the ability to become, but you have not necessarily tapped into it. So let me rephrase that. If you sweep your gifts and talents and abilities underneath a table, you don't discover the potential that you have. You don't give yourself time to look at the things that God has given you enough to explore it, to see what it can become. So again, I just want to encourage you by letting you know that you are valuable, that you are necessary, and every gift, every calling, every skill set, every ability, and every talent is very significant. And God has given you those abilities for the purpose that He called you to live out on the earth. So tap into that undiscovered potential and allow God to show you all that you are intended to become and how He wants to use your skill sets, abilities, gifts, and talents in this season. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Welcome to all my new subscribers. We are at 61 subscribers now, and that's so exciting. Thank you for tuning in to my channel. I hope you like, subscribe, and join me in the next video. All right, y'all. Bye.